Well, hi everyone, and a warm welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going down to Suffolk. Yes, we're crossing the border. We have passports and everything for this. We're going to a place called Cakes and Ale. It's a great 5-star caravan site, and it's very close to the Suffolk coast in a place called Leiston. It's on a former World War II base, and you will see it's only 6 or 7 minutes drive, and you're right on the beach at the lovely seaside town of Aldeburgh, and also at Thorpeness. So come on, let's have a look round.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Just outside reception here is a good plan, a good map of the whole place. I'll zoom in for you. So here is the reception area here. And then all of this area there's the touring park. So I can see that they've got 55 pitches on the touring park. There's a good sort of recreational area over here with tennis courts, a driving range, football nets, etc. There's also a airfield heritage centre right at the top, which one of the local guys who stays on the residential area over here has all put together. Quite a large residential area. Take you for a walk around, show you a bit of that as well. So quite interestingly here, just outside reception, there's a model of a Mustang. It says Major Kit Carson on the side. And this little memorial here is in memory of the 357th Fighter Group, especially the 82 men who lost their lives in the fight for freedom. And flying proudly behind this supermodel are the national flags of Great Britain and the United States. It's quite early in the morning, the birds are singing. We thought we'd go for a little walk with Bella. Looks like the pilot here is having a cup of tea. A nice patio area here, so you can sit out and have a drink when the bar's open. Little water station for the dog. Very well kept. Now, one thing we've noticed is there are a lot of tourers on here at the moment, but there's no cars next to them, so that would suggest by the look of it they do pay a fee to keep them here, and maybe people come back for the weekend or something. We've got a quiet time policy, so from 9 PM to 8 AM, keep the noise down. And although there's no children in sight because, well, it's not school holidays yet, they look pretty well catered for when they do come. Little play area for the kids, slides, climbing frames, there are sand pits over there, and swings. Look at that. It's all very good. So I just want to show you around the facilities block here. It's right in the centre of the site, so easily accessible from all areas, and actually very impressive, really clean, and they've got individual sort of toilets and wash basins, and then also showers and stuff as well. So just to give you an idea, the Elson Point is also over here, but just to give you an idea, I thought we're going to have a little look inside. So literally toilet, wash basin, very clean and really tidy. Next door we have the Elson Point. It is what it is, but again it's clean and it's tidy and it's roomy. All fresh. Any showers around here, Hel?
Yeah, that's the shower, and then there's a disabled one as well.
Yeah, so this is the same again, but this time with an individual shower unit. No push buttons. Hairdryer, free to use. Very good. You've got disabled toilets and showers here as well. Also a water point for filling up the motorhome, so you can bring your motorhome into here. There's a grey waste drop there as well for the motorhome. If you're doing laundry on holiday, depends how long you're away, doesn't it? An area here to do your washing and your drying. And then this is the wash up and food prep room. Again, lovely and spacious, clean and bright. There's even a freezer here, just to put your freezer packs in so you can take stuff down to the beach or whatever. And then over here, little laundry area with washing machines, tumble dryers and a sink again. Washer and dryer tokens are £4 each from reception, so you do need a token. So all in all, pretty good. Did you see the grey waste dump anywhere?
No.
No, there is one, but I didn't see it. Actually, you don't need a grey waste, it's full service,
Yeah,
isn't
full
it?
service.
Yeah, the grey waste is next to your caravan. We'll go for a little walk. There's more to this place than meets the eye, because it's not just a touring park, I've probably mentioned before. There's a number of tourers here that look like they're on seasonal pitches, to be fair, and there's no one at them. So I think I counted about 10 people that were actually staying, but there's a big chunk of touring vans with no cars and no activity at, so they're clearly on a seasonal pitch. But just through this little walkway from our caravan brings you over onto the residential side, and it's really rather nice. All part of the old airbase, don't forget. So we had a little check on the old map of the airbase last night. Bearing in mind this was active sort of during the Second World War, so it's been closed for sort of 70 odd years. But what we did notice was, yeah. What we did notice was that all these little pathways and walkways were definitely part of the old base.
I think there was 3 different squadrons based here.
Right, yeah. And they're all American, weren't they? Although I do believe there was an RAF sort of contingent as well for a while, but all USA AF. And so what we worked out from the maps was that a lot of these roadways are sort of original. They might have been tarmacked over since then, I'm sure, but in terms of layout, and when you look at Google Maps and look down on this place, the bit that we're on is a fraction of the size, but you can still see all the runway markings in the old fields now, so they've definitely been churned up, and farmers have planted crops, but you can still see where the runways were. So it's really rather interesting. I'll tell you what, there's some nice statics on here, lodges and stuff, isn't there? Don't you think?
Yeah.
And
It's a nice peaceful feel this side.
it's lovely.
I know it's quiet though.
I think there's probably a blend of second holiday homes and a few look a bit more residential. I mean, look at this one, look. It's even got a Morgan sports car covered up there.
That's lovely.
Yeah, very good. We're on the beach at Aldeburgh, and one thing you'll see plenty of at Aldeburgh are these fish stalls here, look. And they've got everything. We're going to investigate that later. And right behind the fish stall is their fishing boat and the North Sea. Now how long ago, a couple of years ago was it, we came down here and you wrote the Caravantastic name on a stone, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which went on a beach on a little...
You can go and try and find it because you can't take the dogs on the beach from the 1st of May to the 30th of September.
Well, we'll see if it's there.
The shingle beach, isn't it?
Yeah, Shingle Beach.
Oh, look
Now,
at that lovely mill end. That's nice.
absolutely glorious looking boozer. I don't even know if it's open. It doesn't look open, but someone's tending the flowers, that's for sure. Beautiful. And so is this place here. I better just check out what this is. The Moot Hall. So as it says here, this beautiful Tudor building has been used as a town hall for over 400 years and is now also home to Aldeburgh Museum. Climb the stairs to explore the story of one of East Anglia's most fascinating towns, and you'll discover lifeboat heroes, Britain's first female mayor, jailed witches, a ship burial and much more. Wow, look at that. Over 400 years old. That's incredible. When you think of the battering of the salt sea air these places must get, that's sort of done well to stand the test of time, really.
I just want some crab. That little pond, that's for books.
Yeah. Lovely places.
Wow, can you smell it?
What is it?
I don't know if that's orange blossom.
This smells nice, doesn't it?
Honeysuckle, I can smell that.
Just behind the buildings there is the high street at Aldeburgh, where there's some lovely shops, cafes, restaurants, bars, an Adnam shop. But a lot of people like to walk down this bit for obvious reasons. And it's a Monday in July and it's pretty busy. There's a couple of towers down here. This is the Aldeburgh Beach South Lookout Tower, and if you look back, there's another one down there. Someone's playing the piano. This is where we did the Angel of the East, Peace in Ukraine. And Helen got a stone from here which you can write on, and then you place your stone down here, but they look like they may have been moved from when this first started. The ones that have been written on, I think the sun must have faded them. Lovely places here that you can rent. One thing we have noticed, that all the windows and doors have got facilities here to put shutters up and flood screens, as you can see on there, like, because you get a tidal surge, which we're renowned for here. You've not got a lot to protect between that little wall and these wonderful old seaside cottages. And although we've been a few times, we've never actually walked this far down. So is that a hotel ahead? It looks like it might be. What a view they've got from their bedroom windows. Tapas by the sea.
Usually it seems, doesn't it?
Join us for morning coffee and cake, Helen.
Right, that is a... Do they have dogs?
Oh, I don't know.
It usually says. Yeah, it's nice here.
Very nice.
Nice little park.
Pretty civilised, Helen. What we got going on? Toasted tea cake, coffee, and all this to look at. No rush, Helen. No rush. So that was the Brudenell at Aldeburgh. Good service. Very nice place to stop and have a coffee and people watch. What I can't believe is there are people in the sea. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not cold, but it ain't blistering hot. I bet that sea's cold though. So hats off to them. Did you enjoy that, Hal?
Really pleasant. Yes, that was our seat over there. Over the back.
Yes, we were just sat over the back there. And this little sun lounge area here, the Fisher's Gin Distillery. I think the distillery's at the back there, but it all seems to be part, because there's a little walkway through, all seems to be part of the same complex, really.
The water looks nice.
Water looks pretty clean, doesn't it? The North Sea often looks very grey and dirty. A lot of it is to do with the what's underneath, the seabed, and how shallow or deep it is. But the North Sea's pretty sort of murky, sandy. That looks quite clear. Yeah. So interesting as we come to this point here and turn the corner. Never walked down here before. But a lovely little bit. Thinking about it, I think we may have driven down there in the car before. That old sort of World War II fortress type thing there. Yeah. So we'll have a wander up the high street. And here we've got some crooked cottages. But they've all got these little signs in the window. They're all holiday lets. The old custom house with the big steps up there, look. The front door is like higher than the actual living quarters by the look of it. It's just everywhere you turn in Aldeburgh. Lovely cottages. And look at this old pub, the White Hart Inn. Keeps me more in mind of an old railway station than a pub. Look at it. Two Magpies Bakery over there, Helen, but we're going nowhere near it.
No, I'm not bothered.
Too many good things there. One sec. But I'm not going in the bakery, but look at this. Over here. The Adnam shop, folks. Am I going in there? Dangerous. Helen's found a clothes shop she wants to go in. This is going to become expensive, I can just tell. Let's see if I'm wrong. So yeah, we did go in, and £170 later, I knew we should have walked down by the beach.
It's your own thing. It's got the weird fish.
I just wanted to have a little look
Weird fish shop.
at the weird fish. I didn't expect you to follow me in, Helen.
Well, they allow dogs. They're very dog friendly here. We take the dogs everywhere, so that's quite good, isn't it?
It is good, yeah. I must admit, it's a lovely high street, this. There's a number of fish and chip shops and lots of coffee shops and bakeries and delis and boutiques and bars and pubs and restaurants galore. Just outside of Aldeburgh, we're going to have a little look. There's a touring site at Church Farm, and we've been
I want to look at that.
eyeing that up for a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
And the only thing that sort of puts me off slightly, only slightly I must admit, is they no longer open their toilet and shower facilities, do they? Since COVID they've never opened them, and I don't really know why that is.
Have we ever missed a whippet?
No. Ah, thank you. Yeah, so they've never really opened the... Look at this, Alan.
Now it's that orange blossom. Can somebody tell me if that's this here? Look.
Yeah, there's one over here as well.
Is
So-
that orange blossom?
Helen's asking, is that orange blossom? Let's have a smell.
Lovely.
Smells beautiful. Very nice. Is it orange blossom at Shrimp Cottage? We don't know. Yeah, so they haven't opened the toilet blocks and the shower blocks there since COVID. So the location in terms of access to Aldeburgh and the beach is superb. And so we're going to have a little look at that. So what we got here? Cottages for sale?
No, these are for rent.
Oh, for rent.
Yeah.
So
Look at that one, Woodside. It's lovely.
1,500 a week.
Yeah. Ooh.
I bet you if you get a beachfront one, you'll be paying quite a bit more.
Yeah.
These all seem to be in the countryside, don't they?
Look at that one. The courthouse, Thorpeness.
Yeah. Very good. Now over there is a Golden Galleon fish and chip shop. We went in there last time we came. The fish and chips from there were fantastic. But we're not eating fish and chips at the moment because we were so disappointed at Wells with French's fish and chips, which are, we claim to be the best in the world. And they were pretty much the worst in the world when we went last time.
We've got our own salmon, haven't we?
Yeah, you've got salmon. I might call it one of these fish stalls on the beach, or Helen, and pick something up. We'll see.
Cheers.
Perfumes, is it? Must be.
Let's smell these.
Church Farm Holiday Park, which is up here, and then you just turn right and you're there. It's so close to the beach and easy walk into Aldeburgh. So we'll have a little sneaky drive on and see what we think, first impressions, etc. And you're straight into the touring area. Now the first thing to notice is that all the pictures look fairly private. Yeah, they've got a hedge all the way around them.
They're quite nice.
And they look...
They're quite big.
I think they're full service pictures as well. Yeah, I think they are full service pictures. So you would need to use your own facilities in your motorhome or caravan, because they don't open the toilets and the shower block anymore.
Which is a shame, isn't it?
But in terms of its location, it's really handy, isn't it? So,
yeah, it's just at the end of the street.
I think I could live with that, could you?
Probably could.
A bit flooded over here though, Helen.
Oh yeah.
Look at those pictures. I'll wind it up for you a sec. We did have a lot of rain recently. Yesterday.
Gosh.
Yeah.
They look smaller pictures.
Yeah. So a few pictures out of use, I would say, due to waterlogging. All grass. Actually looks really quite nice, doesn't it?
It does. I thought it did on the website. Just a shame about the showers and toilets.
Yeah, it is.
It's quite a nice picture.
So some hard standing pictures just here.
So I wanted to have a look at this beautiful church in Aldeburgh. So in we go. It's a donation for the car park.
Here you go then, Helen.
Okay. Okay. It's quite big as well.
Yeah.
Got the windows.
Yeah, you should get a bit closer to that.
Little kiddies area. Look at that window.
Did you miss me, Helen?
Now you can let your tummy out.
I bought you something. Hang on, whoa. Something from the church. It only cost me 10p. But actually I paid more than that. It says serenity. You must have heard of this. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Little bookmarker for your reading.
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
Ah, this is the one. The dolphin. The dolphin for lunch, if we can get in.
It looks pretty popular, Helen. We'll see if we can get it.
Recommendation we've been given from the staff at Weird Fish in Aldeburgh, and that was try the dolphin for a bit of lunch at Thorpeness. That's what we're going to do. Oh, super.
Have you decided on food?
We think so. Had a wonderful fish platter in Wells next to sea last week, so we're trying something similar again. Helen will not touch those with a barge pole,
No.
but she can have some salmon. She likes that.
I'm going to swap the chorizo for the salmon.
Fair swap.
And they're warm as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Very good. Let's do the swap. A couple of very interesting landmarks here in Thorpeness, and one is this windmill over here, and this property here is called the Mill House, and here's the mill. So this is the interesting property number one. Let's give you a little look round, see what we can see. Donations for the upkeep of the windmill. All right, so maybe we can go in. I don't know. No, it's locked. And there's a big kennel there. Look, that a big dog lives here. That's pretty cool. Not something you see on your doorstep every day. But if you think that's cool, then you need to see landmark number 2, which is a private property, and it's called the House in the Clouds. And if you've been here before, you'll be familiar with it. The fairies really own the house, or so the children say. In fact, they all of them moved in upon the same day. For rental inquiries, visit houseintheclouds.co.uk. All right, interesting. And here's a little bit of history, which if you want to press the pause button and read, you're welcome to. I won't read it all out to you. The House in the Clouds looks like it was possibly once a water tower. Yes, indeed it was. Once a water tower. There's a bit of an aerial shot. I can get the sun shining on it, so it's hard to see. Quick look over here. So the big question is, who lives in a house like this? Possibly a number of different holiday apartments rather than one big house, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's the website if anybody wants to hire it.
Yeah, I got that. houseintheclouds.co.uk. Well, we're going to end it there, folks, but as I always say, if you have been, thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and also hit the notification bell. You'll find out when all the videos are going to be coming out. And if you leave a comment, we like that very much indeed, and we answer all the comments that we get. All those things are free, and it helps the channel to grow. So until next time, we'll catch you in the next one.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.